Following the failed expeditions of De Soto and Coronado, the Spanish gave up the effort to find riches in North America for nearly 5 decades. In the late 16th century, the Spanish crown encouraged settlement of the North American Southwest to provide a new source of subjects and taxpayers. A Spaniard named Don Juan de Onate was given the task.
So they gave up the effort. They gave it up for another 2 generations. They didn't try again until the 1590s, when Onate headed north and would try again and would try to consolidate a colony in the Rio Grande Valley in what we now call New Mexico, a name that was applied by Onate to this new colony because it was considered an extension of Mexico.
But Spain wanted no more killing. They wanted expansion, but with fewer casualties.
The Spanish would continue to try to expand outwards, to subdue native peoples, but they would try to do so in a way that committed fewer casualties, and in which the effective direction of the operation would primarily come from Franciscan missionaries, that the goal would be not to turn the Indians into corpses or into slaves, but to turn them into peaceful Catholic subjects of the king, and to do so with a minimum of violence.
In 1573, Spain issued the royal orders for new discoveries, discouraging the word conquests, preferring to call the taming of the natives pacifications. The Crown also wanted the Rio Grande Valley in order to secure it against rival empires who may use it as a base of attacks on Mexico. Don Juan de Onate, in the spring of 1598, led about 500 colonists, including 129 soldiers and 7 Franciscan friars, into the Rio Grande Valley. The colony Onate and his people founded was north of present-day Santa Fe, New Mexico. They named the settlement San Gabriel. During the winter of 1598, a party of Onate's men went to Acoma looking for food. Fed up with the Spaniards' demands, the people of Acoma killed the soldiers. In order to teach the Pueblo people a lesson, 1 month later, Onate's troops invaded Acoma, killing 800 men, women, and children during a 3-day siege. The Spaniards took 500 survivors captive. In order to get revenge and make an example, Onate ordered that every adult man was to have 1 foot severed.
And the point of cutting the foot off was not only to inflict pain and to make a visible example, but also to discourage them from running away.
Onate's brutality did not go unpunished. The colonists and the priests turned against him. Many fled back to Mexico. In 1607, Onate was recalled to his homeland, where he was tried and convicted of various crimes, including abusing both Indians and colonists. He was fined, stripped of his titles and offices, and forbidden to return to New Mexico. Today, the native people still remember the cruelty of the Spanish conquistadors, as in villages like Acoma. But tourists are still welcomed.
Our mesa here was occupied back in 1150 AD. In our Acoma language, we call our mesa here Agu. That mesa there we call Kutsima.